Hi! First of all, if you've been following this channel, let me give you my sincerest,
deepest
thank yous. Building this, brick by brick, has been a journey. And it wouldn't be any fun or rewarding without all of you. So, thank you. That being said, this is sort of a checkpoint. Well, at least for me and the regulars, because if you're new, then this will be the introduction to the channel and the project. So, hello! My name is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
A guitarist from Venezuela living in Madrid. I used to have a band called Clubhouse. No, not that one.
Sandwich.
Yes, that's the one. Beautiful days, full of creativity, freedom, friends, music. We met so many cool people, so many cool musicians. We played a bunch of concerts in different settings. We learned so much and we had such a great time. But then communism attacked. I don't want to get into detail, but I saw and lived through very dark episodes, and I wouldn't wish them on anybody. No one should live through all of that, and there's still people living under that. We can talk about that on the stream, but anyways, the band dissolved and we parted ways. Some of them kept working on music and they are doing so fine. But I was the metalhead of the group, and my life circumstances drove me to figure out a way to leave the country. So I studied computer engineering, worked my butt off, saved up money, and GTFO. I studied some music production here in Madrid, released a little bit of music, and here we are. Eventually, I came up with the idea of making this channel as an effort to combine games and metal music. But lately, I've seen that it's better if we focus on the music, because I guess that you would agree that it feels more real. And it's more interesting to figure out what to do. There's so much work behind all of it. It's so overwhelming. And there's so much learning behind all of this. Learning to edit, learning about lighting, learning about performance, learning to sing, reading about entrepreneurship, a bunch of stuff. It's so exhausting. I feel like my mind can collapse at any moment, but let's hope it doesn't. Again, let's talk about that on the stream. But pressure makes diamonds. Nothing that's worth achieving is easy nor expedite. Only when you do the thing, it becomes material and you can look upon it, you can touch it, you can improve it, you can chisel it to become something that it wasn't, a better version, something better, something that strives towards an ideal, towards what you want, towards something that was impossible before. Action always beats theorization. So, having a handful of releases under my belt, I learned that it takes a tremendous amount of effort and consistency to produce any music that's worth listening to. That includes composition, handling your instruments, recording, arrangement, a lot of stuff. All very fun endeavors, but they take a lot of effort. So this is what we do around here. This is
Sleep distorted.
insomnia, blurred days, dreams, oftentimes
Nightmares.
we stream often. We don't have a set schedule, but I try to stream every day. So subscribe and allow notifications so you can come in and take part in the whole process. I say we because you guys like to suggest things to do, and you guys like to provide ideas, and some of you have already signed up to collaborate in the future. So I think that's something that can set the project apart. Right now, we are working on Love Death, a 4-song EP. It's sort of an experiment to see how we would do in making a bundle of good, listenable, decently heavy and complex songs. And this is what we do every day. We hang out, talk about guitar, sometimes play a game or two. As some of you may already know, I'm a person who likes direct talk. I don't like fluff. I don't like glitter. I like being direct and talking one-to-one with people. I like telling the truth. I like clear and concise messages. There's so much noise nowadays that finding creators or people even that say the truth and not try to manipulate you is so hard. So I want to be a part of the solution, not the problem. So I don't do this for clout. I don't care for streamer drama. Although I have my own ideas, I don't care for infighting or gossiping or whatever. So you will not get any of that in this house. I've seen enough ugly stuff to have my patience at minus 100,000. That means that here we focus on art and music. We focus on what we're doing and we try to have a good time doing it. We've had our share of haters, but to me they don't even exist. And although money is not my primary goal, it would be a dream of mine to be able to do this. I want to say for a living, but I would rather say sustainably. Right now the goal is to sell the EP as a digital download or maybe even a physical release if we get to that point, for a fixed, economical and reasonable amount, since streaming platforms have failed everyone, including myself as an artist, and I simply don't have the funds nor the support to rely on plays with Spotify and other streaming platforms. We will also do creative things with distribution. We will include tabs, we will include the art in high resolution and a bunch of other things. We will also try to release merchandise and try novel approaches for distribution. But that's kind of what metal is about, right? To go against the mainstream and to figure stuff out, to break barriers and be subversive. And you could say, but how will people listen to the music in the first hand? Well, come to the stream and take part in the process. I'm not an expert. I have just been lucky enough to have the time and the patience to try different things. And apparently this is what it has come to. So I'm not 100% sure of pretty much anything here. But this is what we do. Artists are supposed to reinvent themselves, to change direction, to try new things. I do consider myself an artist. So artists should take the time to try out different forms. And if it doesn't work, then at least you have the experience. That is my great passion, art. And my chosen medium is music. But I also like to paint, write, any kind of artistic discipline. Lucky for me, today you have to know a little bit of everything to be able to do whatever this is. So this video is another attempt, another experiment, another song, a way to capture this point in time, to somehow frame it in a way that makes sense and that serves to entertain, not preach, not push an agenda. Here we do art. But yeah, we can talk about it on the stream. I'm also considering giving guitar lessons and other types of stuff, but you already can ask anything you want during the live streams, so I don't know, we'll see when we get there. So this is what we do. If anything I've said has piqued your interest, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, it's so helpful when you do, and I thank you so much if you do it. But we just have a good, grand old time in the stream, it's so fun. Check the channel, check the playlists, check the shorts. We still got a lot of work ahead of us, but it's gonna be exciting and fun. We'll probably release Love Death about the end of the year, but anything can happen in these few months. In any case, the goal is to make the best release we can, and to make a lot of music, and have fun while doing it, both in streams and in real life. So that's basically it. Yeah. Oh, maybe we can also do some tutorials, guitar 101s. If you like to see those, just tell me. I would love if you guys gave me guidance towards what you would like to see. We can figure something out. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe and enable notifications so you can know whenever we go live. So yeah, thank you so much everybody. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.